Sleep's been wrecking me lately. Not the quantity, the quality. So I used ChatGPT to fix it. Here's how that actually went. So here's where I was at. Falling asleep was taking me forever. Not just once in a while, like every night. And even when I did fall asleep, I'd wake up 2 or 3 times. Bathroom, then trying to fall back asleep again. This wasn't new, I'd just gotten used to being tired. I wasn't looking for a miracle hack or some perfect solution. What I wanted was a system, something I could iterate on. Like, could I make tonight's sleep just a little bit better than last night's? That was the mindset. And that's where ChatGPT came in. I'd already been using it for deeper stuff like building systems for my life, not just asking random questions. So I figured, if this AI can help me build a business plan, maybe it can help me fix my nervous system too. So I didn't come into this with zero prep. I was already doing a lot of the sleep hygiene stuff. Screens off before bed, or at least trying to. No food late at night. Fluids cut off early. Full blackout, like eye mask, pitch black, no light leaks. Basically, I was trying to earn my sleep. But the problem was, even with all of that, I still wasn't sleeping well. That's where ChatGPT came in. Not to give me random sleep tips, but to help me find the missing pieces in the system I was already running. One big one, magnesium. Now, I was already taking some, but ChatGPT pointed me to magnesium glycinate, which actually helped me feel a bit more settled at night. Another surprising one, I wasn't eating lunch at all. And when I told ChatGPT that, it was like, hey, you realize your nervous system might be underfueled, right? So I started adding in a midday meal. And honestly, it felt like my body finally had something to work with. And then there was the overthinking, the planning, the looping thoughts. I started using ChatGPT just to talk stuff out. Sometimes I didn't even need answers. Just the act of getting out of my head helped me let it go before bed. So, what actually worked? First, switching from elemental magnesium to magnesium glycinate, total game changer. And even more important, the timing. ChatGPT helped me figure out when to take it so it would actually do something instead of just floating around uselessly. The most surprising win though, eating lunch. I wasn't doing that. And when I brought it up, ChatGPT connected the dots, not just from a nutrition perspective, but from a nervous system one. I didn't realize how much skipping meals midday was throwing off my body's rhythm. It wasn't just about food. It was about fueling my system evenly, keeping my hormones stable, and giving myself a real break during the day. Now, I eat lunch every day. And yeah, it's helped my sleep. But it's also helped my mood, my energy, and just me being a human. Another thing that helped, talking through stuff at night, especially when I was spiraling. I'd open up ChatGPT and just dump my thoughts. That act alone lowered the mental noise before bed. Now, what didn't help? Well, I still fell into some bad habits, like checking YouTube stats, overthinking things, picking up my phone late at night when I knew better. That didn't mean I didn't know what to do. It meant I hadn't changed my habits yet. There were some suggestions I didn't try, like nighttime tea, stretching, or breath work. Not because I disagreed, just didn't get around to it yet. But the biggest realization, this wasn't about finding the one thing to fix my sleep. It was about seeing how everything in my system is interconnected and how small tweaks done consistently start stacking into real change. I thought I was trying to fix my sleep, but what I really needed was to see the bigger system it was connected to. It wasn't just about turning off screens or going to bed on time. It was about realizing that sleep problems were signals telling me something deeper was off. My nervous system was running on fumes. I was skipping lunch to be more productive, thinking I could squeeze more out of the day. But all I was doing was draining myself further. Once I reframed that and started looking at my day holistically, everything shifted. Adding lunch gave me energy. Talking things through gave me calm. Magnesium helped me unwind. And suddenly, sleep started happening more naturally. Not because I hacked it, but because I finally started supporting myself. This whole experiment with ChatGPT wasn't about finding a tip. It was about building a system, a nervous system, and realizing that tools like this, when used intentionally, can help you design your life from the inside out. If you've ever felt like you've tried everything and nothing works, maybe the issue isn't that you're doing it wrong. Maybe you're just solving the wrong layer. Let me know if this helped or if you've been through something similar. Drop it in the comments. Let's talk about it.